Financial freedom has different meanings for different people. Today, I want to share my personal journey and how my definition of financial freedom has evolved throughout my career in medicine. I'll explain why I've chosen to focus on building income streams rather than just accumulating savings. When I first started thinking about financial freedom, I focused on the traditional approach. This is the one that most of you have probably heard about. Get enrolled in that employer-sponsored retirement plan, open up an IRA, save up a big tax-deferred nest egg, and then by the time you hit that age when you can withdraw without penalty, start to follow the 4% rule, where you're withdrawing no more than 4% of that value annually so that hopefully that money will last you through the rest of your retirement. This gave me a little bit of pause and makes me a little bit nervous. What if my retirement lines up with a big market crash that lasts for several years? Then I might not be able to fund the lifestyle that I want to live at that point. This led me to explore other options that might be out there rather than this typical traditional approach. This led me to looking into ways that I can generate multiple streams of income that can pay me not only today, but into the future going forward. Let me share how I think about the different types of income. I have both active income and my passive income. On the active side, that's my medical practice. It's time intensive and location dependent. There's not that much flexibility. I have to physically go to the office and see patients. And when I'm not there seeing patients, I'm not making any money. On the flip side, I have my investment portfolio. That includes mortgage notes I've purchased. These pay me monthly income as long as the borrower continues to make their payments. I have my rental properties. These also tend to pay me a monthly income as long as the rents are being paid. I also have my portfolio of stocks. This has dividends that they will give off and then also option premiums that I can collect. These are strategies that I could realistically do from anywhere. Essentially, I don't need to directly trade my time for these assets to produce cash flow. This includes the notes that I've purchased, the properties that I own, and the stock and option strategies that I will implement in my portfolio. Well, yes, there is a time component where I need to do my research and due diligence. I'm not directly trading my time for money. Plus, I'm not stuck in a single location where I have to go to a physical office to produce this cash flow. So why does this approach work for me? Well, focusing on income producing assets has given me a lot of options that I didn't have before. I have a lot of flexibility with the choices I can make in the future regarding my medical career. I can stay in a full-time job as long as I would like, or I could always decide to cut back my hours in the future. This also means that I can spend more time with my family, I can spend more time doing my hobbies, and I can spend more time with friends. This also means that in the future I can have more geographic flexibility. Maybe I want to be able to travel more frequently and not be tied to one location. Also, having a choice prevents me from feeling like I am trapped in the rat race. It allows me to live my life on my terms, which to me is invaluable. That's my perspective on financial freedom based on my personal journey. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. How do you define financial freedom? Drop a comment below and let me know. In future videos, I'll share more about the specific strategies that I've been using to build my portfolio. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you in the next video.